Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. This is actually going to be a review for Newbies on Fire. And I just wanted to take a second and tell you I'm 47 years old. I did restaurants here for 26 years here in North Carolina. I was able to get free from a job May 7th of 2015. So online business and being a full-time dad of my little boy is all I do for a living, y'all. And now it's 2020. The little boy's almost 13 years old, and I've been home every day going on, ever since he was 7. And this picture right here is actually one of the memories off of Facebook. This was from 3 years ago, and I actually call this my beautiful little boy. And even though he's gotten older now, it's just been awesome, not just for me, but for him and me, being able to be home every day it's awesome. I can tell you that. Let's see. I just had a sale come in through Newbies on Fire just a few minutes ago. This is actually it right here. Excuse me. So actually it right here, it shows me making a payment coming in. This is actually from Robert Logan, the new member come in. I got 4 new signups that came into the business, and I'm going to go ahead and send that to my account live. Sitting there right here just showing you how real this, that this is. And the money that you make here is real money and can change your life. I always go to the free standard 1 day. I don't mind sending it that way. And the total I have after PayPal makes us a little bit of money. $96.80, and yes, I'm going to transfer it right now. And just to show you how real that is, this is $96.80 sitting right here. That's been sent to my bank. As a matter of fact, I'll probably get an email notification in just a second to let me know it's taking place. This is a new video I made earlier today, Newbies on Fire, and this is me actually welcoming and congratulating Robert Logan into our Facebook groups. We have 2 dedicated Facebook groups. One that's just for people that own packages. That's in Newbies on Fire. The only way to get access to this Facebook group is after you purchase it and unlock it from inside the back office itself. Then we have another Facebook group with a little over 7,000 members in it. That's real excited, and it's an awesome place to go. Anytime I have a member come up underneath me, this is the basic, the $100. If I have the $25 starter or the advanced or the elite, I have different things I dress up and welcome, congratulate all my members into the Facebook group with, because I think it's pretty awesome to take the time to show them, and I appreciate them. And I do take a little bit of time to take a picture off their timeline, put it up there, things of that nature. So congratulations, Robert, for coming into the business, buddy. I enjoyed talking to you. He lives in Alaska, so that's pretty awesome right by itself, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, this is actually going to be a review for Newbies on Fire. So let's go ahead and get started. What you need to know about Newbies on Fire, y'all, we have a one-time payment for life. This is the craziest low admin fees I have seen. It pure got me excited about it when I realized, because y'all, one-up systems are pretty awesome. This one is actually referred to as a double one-up system, and it was able to change my life in 2016. I was able to pay my house off, really kind of made myself to where I didn't have to worry about bills anymore. So I was really excited about what a one-up system does. And I'm going to cover some of that in this as well. But even that one, y'all, as awesome as it was, the admin fee is $2.99 a year. And here, the admin fee is a one-time, and you don't have to worry about no more and get even a rotator and all this stuff that you wouldn't get in one of these more, what I thought was a prime, a one-up system. And I still make money with this business. So I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just letting you know that this business here has been put together with the low admin fee is just icing on the cake. For anybody who wants to take a business and run with it, this is pretty awesome, okay? Built-in double one-up system, you get your commissions back first. So literally, y'all, if you came into this and the very first person to come in, you get your money back right from the get-go. And then the second and fourth of that downline is going to go to you as well. So the money and the potential of a double one-up is absolutely incredible. And I'm going to show that in detail a little more in just a second when I get to the commissions part. We get paid immediately 100% commissions every time. It's one of the benefits of a one-up system. It's absolutely awesome. We get to pick how we want to get paid. In my case, y'all, I actually have a payment page that's created. I have PayPal where I have debit and credit card as options. I have Cash App. Of course, I've got Google Pay. I don't think anybody's ever even used it, to be perfectly honest. But I give people options. Even people want to pay with Western Union or however they like to do it. These people are trying to pay you, so do give them options. to allow them to do that very thing. Okay, we have lower levels and upper levels. Upper level gives you the lower levels. I just explained that to you. So if you came in at the $500 level at this moment, then all the lower levels are going to come with it, plus the commissions, plus the second and fourth on every level. So yes, I would highly suggest trying to come in this as high as you can, especially when you realize how low the admin fees are and how awesome this business is. Okay, the company never holds our money ever. To me, that's one of the biggest benefits for a one-up system. I've been in businesses before where the company itself owed me $20,000, $30,000. My downline would get hurt, I would get hurt, and if it was the company's fault or not, it did not matter. It still did not allow us to get paid. Here, if this company shut down today, or let's say a year from now, and I made $75,000 or however much money I made with this company, right? I can stick my hand out and say I appreciate it, y'all, because there's nothing here. This company owed me any money. Sweet baby, she thinks I'm talking to her. So being able to pay each other person to person takes up so much stress off the company itself, and that has a lot to do with why those companies that I came into, one-up systems back in 2016, till this day are still running strong, because there is no stress on the company itself. So even if they shut the doors, we haven't lost anything, to be perfectly honest. So, that's one of the biggest benefits. If they shut the doors on Newbies on Fire, and I've been around for 2 years, whatever the hypothetical reason may be, I would shake their hand and tell them I appreciate it, and let me know if y'all build something else, because I'm really looking forward to it. That's how awesome. And that's why getting paid immediately, person to person, is the best way to go. Take stress off of everybody in the company itself. We have never had a downline get hurt in a one-up system ever. This part is priceless, y'all, and I totally agree. It's one of those things that, when you first come into online business, you'd find a couple of businesses really exciting. Maybe you have 1 million people in it, a lot of hyped up, blah, blah, blah. And I came in and started making real good money just to see something bad happen or watch the owner make bad decisions. And next thing you know, the thing fall apart. So for me, a one-up system, I've never had a downline ever get hurt in. So every time I come into them, I know what to expect, and I know I can run with it. And that's just, to me, I love the fact that not having to worry about any of my downline get hurt is awesome. That's priceless. This is worldwide. If they can pay you, they can do this business. It's actually in English and Spanish, the entire system. Y'all, there are pages in here that actually translate into 95 different languages. So this is being built for not just English and Spanish as far as that goes. The entire system is put into that. It's also being built so that you can get out to whoever you want, wherever in the world, trying to make this really a worldwide experience for you to make money and for your downline as well, okay? Okay, double one-up system, y'all. I'm going to give you an example of this right here. All-in member with just one all-in member that fills the pass-up spots, okay? So, in other words, I came into this all-in. You come into this business as all-in member as well, okay? So you pay $50 one time and $500 one time for the elite level. Your one downline does the exact same thing you do, okay? Now, because your downline has got the pass-ups, plus they're paying you directly, y'all, you can make $2,250 from that one downline alone, and neither me or you would actually ever pay more than $550. Okay, so that's again showing you the power of this double one-up system and why it's so important. And y'all, this is even before the diamond level. So it says it's $2,250. You're going to be looking at what, $3,750 from the one downline, even though they might have only paid $1,100 total. When that package comes in, it's not in place at this time. Okay, so now if you had paid $500 one time and $50 one time, you earn $2,250 in the process. Let me show you how that happens. Okay, so if you were coming in at the 500 level, you would pay for the sponsor, one time. Then the second and the fourth would be the other 500, 500. That's 1,500 on this level. But we have other levels that come with it, right? That you get these for free just for coming at the upper levels. The 250 level right here. So they're going to have to pay you the second and the fourth, and then the $100 level is the second and fourth, and then the $25 level right here is also going to be the second, and the fourth. When you add all that up, it's $2,250 from one downline member alone. That's pretty awesome, y'all. Now, I was curious myself, because I'm a math guy. I was the one that came up with this. No one else is even showing you this stuff, to be perfectly honest, right? This is actually one of my videos. I just took a screenshot of it where I was explaining it. If you are a sponsored member, you make $2,625 in the process. So even though while your sponsor was making $2,250, when you paid everybody out, those pass-ups and everything that everybody's filled in, you still make $2,625. Again, you both paid $550 one time. So that's just the math on this and the levels we have right now, okay? We have capture pages that collect emails for you. Well, Stinky Dinks, she's sweet. Okay, collect emails for you. So yes, and they are effective. Everything seems to work. You can get notifications to your phone by text. I thought that was pretty awesome, y'all. The first day I came into, or first 2 days I came into business, I was noticing all the texts that were coming in. That was pretty awesome. Those are options you can put in. We have sales pages, and the voiceover is by Todd Gross himself. I know Todd Gross. He does some of the voiceovers for Power Lead Systems. Power Lead Systems is how I make my own training pages. I've got the biggest training page in the entire company, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to Newbies on Fire. Give me 2 seconds and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, this is actually the training I'm referring to. It's called 3-Generation Bonus Training. And not only is it just me, I have 2 other leaders itself. All 3 of us are on the leaderboard for Newbies on Fire. This is all we do for a living, is online business. I got free from a job May 7, 2015. So I'm showing you a lot of the things that I have learned from doing online business has kept me as number 1, number 2 in the world in these businesses that I've actually produced. And people themselves that I have in here with me as well are very awesome. So you're going to get the best training out of the entire company for Newbies on Fire is going to be coming through my team itself. Now, I'm not creating it just for you. I'm creating it for you to give to your downline as well. So I want this to be an incentive program. Now, what this one is right here is this. If somebody came at $25 level, they'll have this part unlocked. Obviously, they didn't get everything, right? So it's going to be a locked-in levels here. And this is going to be showing people upgrade the basic package to get $100 commissions and more 3-generation bonus training. So we're showing people at the 250 level as well. And I want these people to have incentive to upgrade. So this is what this is actually going to be for right here. So coming in even at 25 level, you're going to get this training right here. Now I do want to show you this. This is called Shawn's Mega Swipe File. Just for signing up, I want to give you this right by itself, y'all. And this is going to be, I'm going to give you a couple locations you can go to and actually post for free the free ad forum. Y'all, I've got headlines like crazy. I got a whole bunch of these that have already been tested that will help you get sales for sure. Go through, find out which ones work best for you. Maybe edit them however you like to do them. Ad bodies right here. Got a bunch of them that literally copy and paste, y'all. A lot of the training inside of Newbies on Fire is copy and paste. So this is going to be something that's going to help you out even more right here. Craigslist post, y'all, scripts. This is actually going to be something that you can do without even posting on Craigslist to get these people to actually get leads for you. I've got tags for you. Send this after the message, blah, blah, blah. I actually have some images here for you that I've created so that you can use as well when you come into this business to help you produce, some of the sales. And you could use this at those locations on Facebook, in your YouTube videos, whatever will help you out to get your sales. Like this one right here, January the 17th, 18th, 19th. This is me showing the 25 to 100 to 250 and the $500 commissions within a couple of days, and every one of them are real that came from Newbies on Fire. So this is me showing a $500 a day, $14.25 for the week, and a picture of me and one of my cats, Bunny, sitting there talking about making money even while we sleep. These are good ads, y'all, that grab attention. A lot of times are really sweet. Just a little bit different than what other people normally do to make me stand out. And I'm actually creating these and adding them to this page. And even after this video, I might wind up making some more and do the exact same thing. You get this just for signing up for free as far as the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. I'm going to give you that just for doing that. I want you to get in our Facebook group. We have over 7,000 people in it. You're going to see it's not just Shawn making money, y'all. Let me show you real quick over here. It says leaderboard. At this moment, I may be, for this month, I may be number 6, I believe, or something like that. So it just goes to show you that other people are making it in this business. You know, and it's a pretty awesome business. And if you notice, y'all, almost everybody up here is elite members themselves. The reason why is because there's money behind being elite, and the other packages come with it. So I would highly suggest you going all in when you can, or making some kind of game plan to do that very thing. Okay, so let's get back over here. We have autoresponder emails that are effective. I tested that the day one when I came into this to make sure everything works. It worked fine. I didn't see anything going to spam. If you're having any issues, it's probably yourself. Get away from using Hotmail. Get away from using Yahoo. Gmail is going to be the answer. You have less filtering going on there than any other one. If you're doing online business, then definitely you want to stay with the, with the emails itself that are at least got a chance of getting there. So if you're not getting emails, it's probably your own fault. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? We can broadcast from our back office to everyone. Y'all, the admin fees alone would cost you that per month. So if you come into this business, how I actually personally do this business is I bring people, they connect with me at YouTube, if my voice is working, at least try to, right? They connect with me at YouTube. They get to see that I'm someone that believes in the business, that I've taken notes on this. I know what I'm doing, right? Now I'm applying action. You can see that every time I make a video. If you go to my timeline on Facebook, you'll see I'm a beacon for the business. You'll see me in the Facebook groups, right? So you know that I'm applying action and I'm accessible. Y'all, those are the three things, to be perfectly honest, that everybody wants their sponsor to be. Someone that believes in the business, that's applying action, and is going to be accessible. So don't think you got to be some kind of polished guru. There's nobody, I've never said that. What I'm telling you is find something you believe in and just get out to people and pick a way to get out to people, man. Just that one way, and master that one way. Use the elements that are required for that and just get really good at that, y'all. Get comfortable at applying action. And that's where things are really going to start falling into place to you. And a lot of y'all, if you really want to know what online business is about, y'all, online business to me is more about you getting over your hangups more than anything else. When you want this more than you care what anybody thinks, that's when everything's going to change. So that's your training right here. And I'm not trying to be some fortune cookie. I'm telling you the truth. It's just a fact that a lot of y'all think it's not reality. You know, it's crazy. I'm doing YouTube videos. People watch me. They sign up because of the video. They connected with me because of the video. And then they're going to contact me and ask me, how am I getting out to people? Well, y'all, what worked for right then? Sometimes you just got to ask yourself, what did my sponsor do right? Obviously, he did something or I wouldn't be here, right? So why do y'all think there's some kind of hidden underground, or I'm paying thousands of dollars or something? I don't, y'all. To this day, I've never spent a dime on paid advertising. I'm not against it. It's just I found out that my strong point was letting go in videos, letting go on my timeline on Facebook, letting go in the Facebook groups and telling people what I think about a business, what it would mean to me, what I found out about that business, and people connecting with me. Where someone's doing paid advertising that doesn't give them anybody to connect with, it definitely isn't them, then they go look at YouTube and find me smiling up there at the very top and give them someone to connect with. And then you're wondering why they connecting with me and joining me because you never gave them anybody to connect with. There's your answers right there, y'all. If you're struggling and wondering why it ain't working, it's because you're hiding behind something hoping you're going to get rich with nobody knowing who you are, and it's not going to happen, y'all. That's not how it works. People join people. Okay? We have a leaderboard. This pushes you. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, there's no doubt in my mind, I would be blowing this thing up. I wish my voice had not. I would give $1,000 to not have gotten sick, because I know good and well in the last week, it probably cost me $3,000 to $5,000. That's reality, y'all. Just being able to not be able to sit down and mash record has made me want to do this business so much more. And a leaderboard, y'all, when I first got in online business, the very first business I came into had a leaderboard. And the second one I came into did as well. And it really pushed me. When you're working 65 hours a week in a restaurant, being a single full-time dad, and you get, let's say, number 7 on the leaderboard, and you see the potential of people making incredible money, money that would change your life if you could just figure it out, right? It pushed me to figure it out. It pushed me to go to number 1. And when I reached number 1, I never went back. I stayed number 1 in that company until the day I left that company. And to me, if you don't like a leaderboard, great. Don't go look at it. It's not on page 1. You have to literally hit leaderboard to go see it. So if you're offended by it or whatever, like some people think they are or whatever, great. Don't go look at it. But I think it's great because it shows you the potential, the kind of money that could be made here. And some of y'all, people making $18,000, $16,000 a month or whatever they're making, literally they didn't lose their voice like I have. But I mean, think of how much that could change your life. And if it wasn't there, would you know how much they're making? Use it for the positive, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. This is literally a word-for-word copy and paste training, no gray areas. A lot like what I just showed you a few minutes ago that I have for you myself for my team. We have a built-in rotator for everyone that signs up at $25 and above. I'm actually not going to use mine. I'm actually going to use it for my downline. I did see it look like they're working on it the other day or something, so I'm not sure if it was working at this moment. I haven't checked. I've been too busy watching 80s movies trying to get my throat squared away. Yo, I didn't even talk. My girlfriend, I feel sorry for her because I barely even talked to her because I was hoping that not talking would help my throat. And I wanted to get back in here and go ahead and start making some money. So, and I've apologized to her. So I'm sorry about that. Just want to get my throat straightened out the best I can. Okay. So built-in rotator is really awesome. It gets you leads and members to potentially come into the business. We have a Facebook group with happy and active members, y'all. This is very, very important. We have 2 Facebook groups. One for when you own a package that you want to get in there. There's probably 700-800 members, somewhere like that last I checked. So all these are purchase members, have packages, the 100 to 250 to 500 or $25 level. If you want to know what's the most successful ones out of the groups, I'm talking about as far as, which packages. Me personally, the $25 package has been number 1 just because so many people would just say, hey, let me try this, and they'll jump in it. But, I made $50 in an hour, within an hour's time, yesterday or day before yesterday. So I have no problem with making $25 commissions and plus the pass-ups as well. So that's pretty awesome. Number 2, y'all, is the $500 level. It's really, I think a lot of people, when they realize how low the admin fees, and they wake up, they'll go to that $500 level. And a lot of times getting in this Facebook group, that we have a second Facebook group that's got over 7,000 members, and you get to see a lot of people making good money in this Facebook group. And it really wakes a lot of these people up. So that's why it's so important, I think, to get these people to sign up first, give them some of the free training, just like I'm giving you, and then make sure they get in that Facebook group. And then they'll wake up, they'll see you, they'll see me, they'll see other members that's made $5,000 in a week or whatever, and it's going to help them wake these people up, y'all. Use this to your benefit. And this group is growing like crazy, okay? So after the $500 level, it's going to be the $100 level. I'm seeing that's the third most, successful one, whatever you want to call it. The 250 level is the least successful I'm seeing at the moment. I think the reason why, it's not that's a bad level or anything, it's just people that would do the 250 level are the same ones that would do the 500, so they just go ahead and go all in and get this 250 to $125 levels all come together as one. So that's where I'm seeing it right now. Here's another little crazy thing too. I've had people that did not want to be a pass-up. They wanted to make sure they stayed underneath me, and obviously the 250 was one of those things. I literally had 4 people waiting for someone to fill in the 250 gap because they didn't want to be a pass-up. So that is crazy, y'all. Just come on to this thing in here. I'm going to treat you the same way no matter what. If you wind up being the system passes you up or not, it won't matter. It doesn't mean I'm going to treat you any different. I know that you came into this because of me, and you went to that level, and that's great. Okay, so just understand, y'all, if you wind up being a pass-up, it's no big deal, okay? As a matter of fact, appreciate it means I'm just going to get paid. And without you filling in the gap, I'm still waiting. See what I'm saying? If lower level upgrades, they pay just the difference. If you believe in your business, go all in. All lower levels are included. When you go all in, your downline are way more likely to do the exact same thing that you do. Yo, this is a fact. I've seen so many times I join a business, and I would sit down and I'd show my back office, and people could see where I went all in. And because of that alone, people are going to do the exact same thing that I did, right? You influence people to do things. Secondly, y'all, If you come in at only the 25 level, and that's fine if that's the best you can do, just don't expect your downline to do something that you haven't done. You see what I'm saying? Why would you expect them to go all in their business? Now, I've got a lot of people that will bypass you in a heartbeat. And y'all, I hate to tell you this, but in this business, you get paid for the packages that you own. So if you came at 25 level and somebody came at the 100 or 250 or the 500, you're not going to get any of that. So understand. But all you got to do is pay the difference, y'all. If you come into this, you know it's real. I don't want to see. I have too many people, y'all, that they've made great money their first 24 hours. That's great. But I've also had a lot of people lose $100 commission in the first 24 hours just because they didn't go bigger in their business. So do try to make some kind of game plan to go all in when you can. Now, this is talking about ironic how every person up here is an elite member, right? So maybe there's something behind that, y'all, the importance of it going all in. Leaderboards up here. I was actually on these leaderboards when I took this right here. How good is Newbies on Fire? Listen to this, y'all. All right, I'm going to tell you about my buddy Dan right here, right? Me and Dan, I first met Dan in 2016. We both came into a one-up system. My first one-up, I made 31,000 in 13 days. I made over 40,000 plus in the first 30 days. And that same weekend where I was really starting to really get this thing, going, Dan made a $13,000 weekend just like I did. So it was a pretty awesome. We were real excited about the business and stuff. So that's when I first met Dan. I knew he was a really good marketer. We do things differently, but we're getting about the same results all in all. So we did another business. It was called Press One Cash. He got in before I did. It was one of the biggest things Dan's really good at is he'll jump from one business at the right time. It always seems like he had the right time to do this stuff. And I personally, I have a tendency to hang around for a while in a business. If I make good money, I don't usually go looking at another business. I don't like to jump from business to business or anything like that. But we went to a business called Press One Cash. He'd already been in it about a month before I did. I wound up making incredible income. I had $10,000 plus months in that one, and that was a year ago. So, but I noticed he kind of got quiet, and I was wondering, what's Dan doing, So I went to look him up, and I saw that he was doing another business, and he was making roughly 15 to about 20,000 a month, and been doing that consistently every month, right? So I had taken a day to write notes. I always take 2 days, y'all, to take notes. But I had taken at least a day, and I'd contacted Dan and said, Betty, I think I'm gonna come in this business with you. And Dan contacted me and told me, he said, listen, the owner's starting to have issues now, starting to make some bad decisions. Now's not the time to come into this business. And I told him, I said, well, look, you've always been really good at jumping in something quick at the right time. I said, that to me, that's probably one of the best features you have, is your ability to find something that's hot at that moment. And I was like, I have a tendency to hang on too long sometimes. That's just how I am. I can't help it. And I said, what do you suggest me taking a look at? And he said, Newbies on Fire. Christina Hooper is the owner, and she's been in some of these marketing systems like that we've been a part of. And it's awesome that she's taken this and created something because of the fact that she knew what we were looking for. So when Newbies on Fire came out with these ridiculously low admin fees, kept your pages, landing pages, sales pages, the whole systems itself, translates into 95 different languages, have a built-in rotator for us, have a built-in broadcasting system, and all this stuff, and being able to pay the difference to go up and a double one up. These are things that someone who is a marketer would be looking for. So it's awesome that we have someone like that who's accessible. And Dale Sizer is actually the creator of the system himself, and he's in our Facebook group as well, so we have access to him also. So, y'all, I want you to understand, I was actually looking at signing up into another business when my buddy Dan told me about Newbies on Fire. I went and checked it out, and it was so much better than the business he was doing that I actually asked him, I said, look, you want me to give it a day or two, let you come into this? And he's a little bit too tied up at that moment to come into this business because of the other one at the moment. So, more likely he'll probably be coming into this one pretty soon. But I want to tell him I appreciate it because he really turned out $500 that he would have made from me just because he was telling me the truth, reality. And I do the same thing, y'all. I have other businesses I do. Someone signs up or wants to sign up and I feel like it's really not right for them. I don't think they're getting what it's about. It's not about money, y'all. It may be at the very beginning when you first start an online business, but after a while, it's way more important that these people understand what they're getting into. You want these people to be happy with the business. So I kind of like what Dan did with me. I've done that myself in the last month to try to tell people where I think they need to be on, what path they're looking for is going to do the best for them. Okay, so y'all, I just want to let you know I've been really excited about Newbies on Fire. You know, I've got a lot of people that's come in, even in the last week. Even while I'm making this, right before I made this video, I had some really new excited people that are looking to going all in this business. And Newbies on Fire is a awesome, in my opinion, one of those businesses that any new businesses come out are going to have a hard time competing because of all the tools that we're given here, all the excitement in the Facebook group, the owner plus the creator being accessible to us at such a ridiculously low admin fees. So it makes the world of a difference when you put all that together. All right, y'all. I hope my voice wasn't too bad. At least I didn't cough, so that's maybe I'm going, getting better. I'm looking forward to my voice getting a lot better. I want to start hammering away these videos like crazy. Anybody who comes in this, y'all, I'm going to congratulate you on the video as well. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, make sure that you sign up at minimum. Go ahead and get the training I've given you. Go ahead and go as high as you can. Unlock the levels, not just from me, but 2 other top leaders in this company and get all the training. There's nobody got more training in the whole company than what I'm providing for you. And go ahead and take this business seriously out. If you need anything else, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in Facebook groups. Appreciate it.